Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop. Another exciting episode of Bob TV, baby. We're going to get this mold finished up. I don't know what you're thinking. What is that black stuff? And why does he just got it on that edge? Because when I did my Thunder Chief mold, when I was laying them parts up, see, this is all going to be one wet layup, guys. And I was having a real hard time seeing where that line was in my other mold. And I remember thinking, boy, I wish I could see that line better, you know, when I was laying this up. And you'll see why when I'm laying this part up. I'll show you. So I took my metal filled surface coat. That's what that black stuff is. That's that aluminum filled expansive stuff. And this white stuff here, this is my Axson 2001-3 epoxy laminating system. But this is the surface coat. Okay, this is really nice stuff. I love this stuff. Get this at Associated Industries. You can find the link on our website. And it's nice stuff. Okay, this has a consistency of like mayonnaise. See that in there? Kind of like mayonnaise. This is all mixed up and ready to go. It's a 16-to-1 mix. Now this is kind of still a little wet, but I want to hurry up and get it done. And they're both compatible because they're epoxy. I talked to Mark about it. And in these dots, I usually don't like to, I like to put cloth in them dots, but this is just a one-time deal. I just filled them up with that black stuff and put some cotton. That's not cotton flock, that's actually off of these Q-tip things. And give them a little bit of strength so they won't pop off when I pop them off the mold. And I'm just going to put this on top of everything. Now this is part of this Axson's laminating system, guys. If you just want to make molds, their white resin don't cost as much as the clear resin, and it makes really nice molds. Now this ain't just white resin. This is surface coat. The difference between surface coat and white resin is the compression strength. Okay, the higher your compression strength, the less likely your ends will chip. So if you try and use just the white resin for surface coat, your ends will chip a lot easier. They just won't be it would be fine for something like this where you're going to use it once and that's it and you know it. But if you want a professional quality mold, this is how you do it right here. Now this stuff, I don't like to get it too thick, but I only want to put one coat on it, so I'm going to put it on a little thicker than I usually do. What I like to do is put two coats on, just about as light as you can get them, and still get good coverage, you know, because that way your corners will come out better. See, and I ain't got no inside corners on this or nothing, so, and this is just a one-time deal. Hey, we got one of our fans out there worried about the hole I put in the F4 cockpit floor causing too much pressure. No, guy, if it'll be fine. That's not a pressurized deal, and plus air is drawn out the back of the plane. Plus, when you blow up air over an open hole, it creates a vacuum on the bottom of that fuselage, you know, too. So, you know, it's just. And there's lots of room for the air to leak out in that thing. It's just not even an issue. Plus anyone else that's got a Skymaster F4 had to do the same thing, you know. Bill told me last night, I was talking to him on the phone, guy who owns this, put this paper in there just to keep the part clean. I didn't want to give him back a part. It's got resin and stuff gooped in it. And it's going to take about 4 hours to set up. You wait till it's tacky. You wait till it's sticky, but you don't leave nothing on your finger. Then you start putting cloth on it. Now these outside corners right here, this is where fiberglass don't like to be in corners. So I'll actually start out with like a I got some 3/4 ounce cloth. I'll start especially on both these corners, the ends. That's where the bubbles will want to happen in the fiberglass. Well, this black's going to be cool. You guys, it won't just look cool. It'll serve a purpose. I'll show you when I'm laying up the part. It will look cool too, though. And bam, tomorrow this one will be done. Then we'll pop it out. Someone said, how am I going to get that out of there without destroying that? Well guys, it'll come out easier than a solid plug. Solid plugs are so hard because they don't give. This is fiberglass, guys. And this will give. I can just pull this out and put an air chuck under there, blow it, and it'll pop right out. It's like my fuel tanks. Oh, someone out there wanted to know where to get some Kevlar too. Just Google it. Google composite supplies or Google Kevlar. That's what I do when I'm looking for that stuff. Bam! There we go. Now I'm going to let that set for 4 hours. I'm going to start with my cloth. On that note, 3/4 ounce. My 3/4 ounce is over there on the roll. I don't think I got any scraps of it, but this is my 120. I'll start out with my 3/4, and this 120, this is actually like 3 ounce. So I'll start out with 3/4 ounce on these corners, you know, on both of them. Then I'll go with some 3 ounce. You go just on like that, then like up to the edge and fold one over, because right here is going to be the trouble spots on this mold because it's at such an angle. But no big deal. We'll get around it. And tomorrow we'll have to pop this bad boy out. I'm going to get my shop cleaned up, get ready to work on them wings. And remember guys, if anyone's got a yellow aircraft F-18, One of our fans just mentioned he ordered a kit. We're thinking about molding them wings. Well, Kevin's supposed to get back with me tonight. And if so, we'll hook you up. But in the meantime, we'll be back in the shop.